Hello Eurovision fans, thank you so much for coming to my channel Eurovision Histories. You know the deal by now, it's 29 weeks until Eurovision 2024 and I have some updates for you. We have news from all around Europe about national finals, a possible artist selection in the United Kingdom. There's some positive signs about Kosovo possibly joining Eurovision, and we have the first odds of 2024. Why ever? But let's talk about all of this and more, and let's get right to it. The United Kingdom has apparently chosen its entry already. There has been an official announcement by the BBC. They're very excited about Eurovision. They're going to show all of the shows, both semifinals and the final, on the main channel BBC One. And they have said the BBC also confirms that the search for the 2024 act and song for the United Kingdom has taken place over the summer, led by Lee Smithurst. And Lee Smithurst was on a podcast where he basically didn't confirm that the artist is already chosen, but he has said that lots of artists were interested in talking to them about participation. So we can be quite excited about Eurovision, I think. So it's not 100% confirmed, but I kind of feel like the UK entry has already been chosen. They also said further information regarding the United Kingdom's participation at the next Eurovision Song Contest, including the entry for 2024, will be announced in due course. Whatever due course means, we don't know. Some people have speculated that they will wait for after Junior Eurovision and after the show to have happened to announce the artist, which would be great because usually rumors about the British artists are circulating all year round. And if they announce it in November or December already, that would nip these in the bud and we would know really, really early who the UK will send to Eurovision. They're not working with top music anymore. So rumors about Rima Savajama don't seem logical to me, but we will see what happens. Then we also have great news from the Czech Republic, from Czechia. They have confirmed participation. This was not sure until now. And they have also said that they will have a national final, even though they also said that they might still cancel it. So I guess it depends on the submissions that they will receive. Until November the 6th, you can submit your entries. The prerequisite for the singers that they have to be Czech citizens or from Slovakia. And some people have speculated that this might be to open the door to Adongs, a very popular Slovak pop singer, to participate in the Czech national final, but we shall see what happens, because I think the rule is that you have to live in Czechia and be a Slovak citizen, and as far as I know, Adongs actually lives in London, but I would really love him to participate in the national final. They have not said yet whether it will be an online vote like last time for the whole world to participate in, or a televised national final, but as I said, we're not even 100% sure that it will actually happen. I guess we'll have to wait for the end of the submission period. Next up, Kosovo has said that there had been some positive signs from the EBU. They are planning their own Festivali Ikenges. RTK, the broadcaster from Kosovo, has decided to organize this music festival. They say it will be a bit of a mix of Eurovision with some elements from Sanremo as well. I think this will be quite interesting. It will happen on the 26th, 27th, and 28th of October, so we're going to look at that. And they have said that the EBU was very enthusiastic about this music festival when they talked about it, and that this might mean possibly that participation might be possible in the future. However, if you want to join Eurovision, you have to be a member of the EBU. To be a member of the EBU, you need a national broadcaster. RTK is a broadcaster that can join the EBU technically. However, you also have to be a member in the International Telecommunications Union, which is a member organization of the United Nations. So you also have to be a member of the United Nations. And Kosovo has only received 115 recognitions from the 193 UN members. And as you can see on this map, even Eurovision countries like Ukraine, like Spain, like Slovakia, like Greece and Cyprus have not recognized Kosovo. So a participation is quite unlikely still at this point, but quite happy that they're doing their own sort of national final or national music festival. I think that's a good thing because we all love music. Then we have had some first odds for 2024 you might say it's way too early, and I kind of agree, even though I'm the guy who made a video 4 months ago or something about who I think would win in 2024, because obviously you can tell from the success of the music festivals, of Melodifestivalen, of Sanremo, that some countries have already, before all the entries are revealed, a bigger chance statistically than other countries to win. At the moment, the leaders in the odds are Israel, Ukraine, Sweden, and Greece. Sweden, Ukraine makes perfect sense. Israel won in 2019, and then Greece, probably because of the rumors that Evangelia will be the Greek entry. So makes a lot of sense. I think Italy should be up there actually, because Sanremo has just proven to be a great way to choose an entry for Eurovision. Next up, BNT on X is the gift that keeps on giving. I have talked about them quite a bit. This is the official, technically official Eurovision channel of the Bulgarian national broadcaster, and they keep posting stuff that makes us speculate. I'm kind of feeling after this one that they are doing this on purpose and that they want us to speculate, and in the end, they're not returning. They posted this artist announcement 25th of November to then say it was posted by mistake. And this is actually the graphic that they used in 2019. So it was probably posted by mistake, but honestly, I think they're doing it on purpose to make us speculate, and they succeeded because I just speculated. But I don't think that Bulgaria will be back, very unfortunately. Then we have some news from the German national final, another possible participant. Jorgen Olsen, the winner of Eurovision 2000, together with his brother as the Olsen brothers, has submitted a song to the German national final together with Alexandra Hoffmann, a German Schlager singer. And they already have a song together that was just published, The Lights of Freedom, I think it's called. And it sounds like Dansk Melodi Grand Prix 25 years ago, or the German national final 30 years ago. So I have my doubts that NDR, the national broadcaster, will actually choose this song to be part of the national final, but we shall see. I'm very happy that he's still interested in Eurovision. Unfortunately, he can't do it with his brother because he has cancer at the moment. We wish him all the best to beat this horrible disease. And then we will see whether we will see Jorgen Olsen in the German national final. Then I have some news about submissions. As you can see, Sweden is still leading by a lot. However, Portugal has received a record amount of songs with 809. I forgot Finland last time, sorry about that, 419. And I will keep updating this, and then in the end we can see whether a lot of submissions also means a lot of quality. Germany having 693 makes me think that that might not be the case actually, because just lots of people entering songs that are not actually eligible or that might not have the quality to be on a Eurovision stage. Now, the Festival da Cancao, as I said, has received a record number of 809 submissions, and this is only for 6 entries in the national final, because 14 more will be invited directly by RTP. They will ask composers to compose songs specifically for the Festival da Cancao, but a great success to have that many submissions already. Malta has announced the 36 people that want to represent it at Eurovision 2024 and that will be participating in the national final. They always have a very big selection process, so we already know a few of the names from previous selections. There are also 2 former Eurovision artists competing, Kurt Galeya, who you can see here, who represented Malta in 2012, and then also Moira Stafrash, who represented the country in Dublin in 1994, and we shall see who wins in Malta. I'm a bit sad not to see Destiny, not to see Aidan, not to see Chiara, or any of the other great artists that Malta has sent in the past. I hope they will return at some point, but it's not this year, unfortunately. Then Slovenia has announced that they will have a national final again with up to 4 songs in January. Some people had speculated that there might be another internal selection, Joker Outwear selected internally, and that Raven, a big pop star in Slovenia, might be the choice. That doesn't seem to be the case, even though it might be that she will participate in the national final, which, by the way, is called Misija Malmö. Up to 4 songs will participate there, and it will happen in January. Quite looking forward to that. Then we have a DMGP update as well. It will happen on the 17th of February. We don't know much else yet, but at least we know that Denmark will have a national final. Lithuania has also announced a new national final. It used to be Pandom is naujo, which meant something like let's try again, which I like quite a lot. Now it is called Eurovizija.lt. Otherwise, I don't see what exactly has changed because they will have 4 to 5 semis again. There will be 50% televote, 50% jury vote. Something new that they have added is that in the final, they will have a super final of 3 songs where the winner will be selected by 100%. Televote this year, Monika Linkaite and Ruta Mur had the same amount of points, and then Monika went to Eurovision in the end. This time it will be 100% televote. Back then it was 50-50 jury televote. Each artist will get 1,500 euros from the national broadcaster for staging. That doesn't sound like a lot, but at least they're getting something. Then the Festivali Ikenges is also back in Albania. I talked about that last time. They got 80 submissions. Out of these, they have selected 31 participants. Among them is last year's winner of the festival, who didn't get to go to Eurovision because of a special rule, Elsa Lila, who sang Evita, which was much better, I think, than the song that actually went to Eurovision. But she is now back with a song called Mars, so we might actually see her at Eurovision. And then also Casey Tola, who you can see here, who represented Albania in 2009, will also be participating, and the festival will be at the end of December as per usual. Then we have a new pre-party. There are so many by now, I don't really know whether that is really necessary, but this is quite nice, the idea, because they will have a Nordic pre-party that will change location every year. This year is in Sweden, then another year it will be in Norway, Denmark, or Finland. And this year it will happen on the 14th of April in Burns, which apparently is in Stockholm. So looking forward to reviewing that pre-party as well. Actually, I like more pre-parties, the more the merrier. But I'm not sure whether all of the artists actually have time to go to all of these pre-parties. We have so many now. Then Azerbaijan has announced that out of the over 200 submissions that they have received, they have whittled it down to 16 entries that will now participate in the live auditions. And one of them will be the entry in Malmö for Azerbaijan. This is something that I really, really love to see. Mick Jagger, who is touring the world again with their new album with the Rolling Stones, has said that Maneskin is the best rock band in the world. And as a Maneskin fan, that really made me happy to read that. Then I have a song tip for you, which is Pasha Parfeny, Fetelen. If you liked his song from Eurovision this year, Soarele și Luna, you will also love this one. I personally actually like this one more because it has more oomph and even more ethnic elements. It kind of feels a bit like Bollywood, so check it out. It's a really, really good song, and I hope you like it. And then please subscribe to this channel if you want more videos like this one about Eurovision news. My latest video was a rating of Lorene's new song, Is It Love? And I also tried to answer the question whether it would have won Eurovision 2023 as well, just as Tattoo did. And coming up, I have a review of Eurovision 1969. So subscribe, and I'll see you for my next video. See you then. Bye-bye.